What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top six picks for today. Today is May 19th, 2025. Currently 2 p.m. Games do not start until after 6 p.m. Eastern. So we have 4 or 5 hours to get these in. Even more if you're taking the later game props. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Yesterday's video actually did really well. Yesterday in VIP, we went 9 out of 13 on our MLB props, a 69% hit rate, and we actually did cash a six pick yesterday over on Underdog. So beautiful day. Could have been a little bit better if Machado would have gotten his base, but other than that, beautiful day. Let's cash out again today, just like we did yesterday. So we're gonna be playing over on Underdog. If you're new to Underdog, use code TTL, get a huge deposit bonus of up to $1,000, or you can just scan the QR code in the bottom left. And then the last thing I want to mention is I just rolled the giveaways for today, but I'm picking 5 to 10 winners every single day to win some money in the giveaways in the Discord. All you have to do, join the Discord in the pinned comment, leave a little check mark on this post from today, and you'll be entered into tomorrow's giveaway when I choose the winners. And just make sure you're active in the Discord. Type, let me know, like, hey, came from the YouTube channel. Appreciate the video, something like that. Just let me know you're a real person and not a bot, because we have gotten quite a few people with multiple accounts, bots, things like that. So unfortunately, I do have to have checks to make sure that you aren't a bot or someone with multiple accounts. But congratulations to those 5 winners from today. $150 given away today, $30 to each person, and I will continue to do those pretty much every single day as well. But let's get into today's picks. First off, we're going to start with Kodai Senga. We're going to take his under 2.5 earned runs allowed. This is versus the Red Sox. It's a 0.88x over on Underdog. And when we type him in, we can see Kodai Senga earned runs allowed is at 2.5, minus 150 odds on sportsbooks. And we have his under hitting at a 91.4 projected hit rate. So absolutely amazing projected hit rate on the under here. I'm loving this. And by the way, if you're not on predictiveprofits.ai, you are missing out. This is the best research tool on the market. And I'm not just saying that because I created it myself, but you can use code TTL50 for half off your first month. But let's go ahead and look at Senga over here. We can see he's went under in 5 straight games. He's went under in 8 of his last 10. This season, he's went under in 8 straight games. Every single game this season, a 100% hit rate. And last season, he went under in 2 out of 4. I think he's going to keep on this momentum that he's getting this year, where he's going under in every single game. We have him projected for 1, pretty much, earned run allowed, 0.85 projection. So definitely recommend taking the under on Senga, under 2.5 earned runs allowed here. Next up, we're going to take Tyrone Taylor from the same team. We're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. We're going to take his under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This one is a 0.87x, and when we search him up, we can see it's minus 145 on sportsbooks. The under is projected to hit at an 81.02% projected hit rate. And when we take a look, we can see he's went under in 5 straight games. He's went under in 10 straight games, and he's went under in 28 of 38 this season. 73.7% hit rate this season, and we have him projected to hit in 81% of the games, where he's going to go under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now we do have him projected for 1.06, so right around 1 hit, or maybe 1 run. Maybe he gets walked. Somebody else or maybe he gets an RBI from the walk. Maybe he gets a run after he was walked, or maybe he just gets 1 hit. Either way, no matter how it happens, we have him projected for 1.06, so 1 hit run RBI, which is below that 1.5 number. And at a projected hit rate of 81%, I'm definitely going to take the under here. Next up, we have Drew Waters. We're going to take his over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is versus the Giants, who I believe have Robbie Ray pitching today. I'm loving this matchup for the Royals and for Drew Waters. This is a 0.82x, and I'm going to go ahead and take the over on this. We can see it's a minus 170 on sportsbooks, and we have him hitting in 75.29% of the simulations that were ran. When we take a look, he's went over this in 4 of his last 5 games. He's went over this in 8 of his last 10. And in 2025, he's went over this in 23 of 32 games that he's played, a 71.9% hit rate this season. And we have him projected to hit at 74% of the time with a projection of 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So the recommendation is to take the over on Drew Waters' hits, runs, RBIs. Next up, we're going to take Luis Castillo over 1.5 walks allowed. This one is a 0.86x, excuse me, versus the White Sox. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. A minus 155 on sportsbooks. We have him hitting the over in 77.93% of the projected hit rate. We see him going over in 5 straight games over his last 5. Over his last 10, he's went over in 9 out of 10, with 9 of those in a row. This season, he's played 9 games. He's went over in every single one of them. And then last season, he only went over in 14 of 30, around half the time, 46.7%. But this season, he's just walking a lot more batters. I see him going over this 1.5 number pretty often. We have a projected hit rate of 77%, 76.8%. And we have a projection of 1.9. So we have him projected to walk 2 batters today. So the recommendation is to take the over on Castillo walks allowed. Let's move on to our 5th prop of the day, which is going to be Kris Bubic under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Again, this is versus the Giants, similar to Drew Waters. And I don't think the Giants are going to be able to get 3 or more runs versus Bubic. I love this matchup today. When we take a look at this, we can see, when we sort by hit rate, we can see Kris Bubic earned runs allowed at 2.5 is minus 175 on sportsbooks. And we have the under as our projection, hitting 87.47% of the time. And just so you know, there are more props for all these players, by the way. Like if we go to Castillo, I have my filter set. I don't want you to think that it only has these props, right? So we have it set very, this filter setting set very tight. So we have it between minus 200 and minus 125 odds, a minimum projected hit rate of 70%, and a minimum difference between the projected hit rate and the implied probability of 7%. Now, if we did this like whatever, obviously you're going to see more props. But I just like having it set to that tight so I can just see exactly what props I'm wanting to take pretty much every day. So let's get back to Bubic. Under 2.5 earned runs allowed. And when we take a look at him, we can see he's going under this in 3 straight games, 4 of his last 5. Over his last 10 games, he's went under in 8 of 10. This season, he's went under in 7 of 9 games. He had 2 games where he went over, one where he allowed 3 earned runs allowed, one where he allowed 4. Last season, he went under in every single game of 31 games played. I'm loving our matchup today versus the Giants. Let's go ahead and take this under. The projection is a 0.79, so we have him projected for under 1 earned run allowed, maybe just 1. And again, an almost 87% projected hit rate. So let's go ahead and lock him in on the under and move on to our last play of the day, which is going to be Perdomo over 0.5 total bases versus the Dodgers. This game doesn't start until 10:10 p.m., so this is a late game here. But that's going to finish off our 6th pick. And when we take a look, we can see it's a 77.3% projected hit rate. He's went over this in 5 straight games. He's went over this in 9 of his last 10. And this season, he's went over in 71.7% of games, 33 of 46. So we have him projected for almost 1.5, a 1.48 projection, and a projected hit rate of 76%. So let's go ahead and lock this in today. Let's get 6 out of 6 today, guys. This is a 14.62x. Let's lock it in. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. And guys, don't forget about these giveaways. Go join the Discord. Every single day, these giveaways are being ran. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.